Okay, let's go. So, over the weekend, I got an anonymous message on my Tumblr telling me that Senpai had noticed me. And then my friend Celeste went to Lily's blog, because remember, I'm blocked. I'm blocked by Lily. I was blocked by Lily before the SU video even went up, so Lily must have seen my Utena video and blocked me on Tumblr, which is just wonderful. And I've known about that for a while. You know how I know? Because I was gonna go to Lily's blog to get Lily's little, smug face icon she used to use to make that graphic of, you know, oh no, the worst person you know just made a good point graphic. And I couldn't see the blog, which means I was blocked. Yes, so Celeste went through and took screenshots of all of these Rage Anons, and when I put the first couple up on my community posts, a lot of people were saying, I think Lily is sending these Anons to herself. And you know what the funny thing is? Last year, Tumblr changed it so you can't send Anon asks anymore unless you're logged into your account. So you can't just get random people without Tumblr accounts sending you Anon asks anymore, like the old days. So who are all these anonymous people who presumably have accounts and are fans of Lily? Why are they on Anon? Why would they hide themselves to say these things if they're fans of Lily? Yes, you can send yourself an ask on Tumblr and slide the little slide bar that says ask anonymously and send yourself an anonymous ask. That's why you can't trust any Anon asks. Ever. But it used to be random people could just send you an ask. I actually liked that. I liked the fact that people who didn't have accounts could send me an ask if they wanted to. I actually hate that they changed that. But that fact makes this even more unlikely that Lily is getting these asks organically. I would believe some of them are organic, maybe, but a lot of them just sound like Lily writing. Yeah, exactly. Why even have the Anon feature if only people with accounts can fucking do it now? I don't get it either. Lily Orchard is the cool cat Derek Savage of the children's animation community who also writes and creates shit. I don't know, I think Derek Savage is cooler than Lily Orchard. Oh, speaking of, there's the first ask. So, Anon says, I don't know why, but people like Psy call you Lily Orchard or Orchid as some kind of weird disc. And Lily says, they also call me Lily, L.O., Lily Pete, Jerry, Apple Farms, and she who must not be named. No, seriously. Yes, I'm keeping up with the Ben Shapiro voice for Lily. So yeah, I just can't pronounce orchard very well. So when I say it, it comes out orchid, Lily Orchid. But I would say like orchid. So if I was actually saying orchid, I would be saying Lily Orchid. But I'm not, I'm saying Lily Orchid, because I can't pronounce orchard very well, especially when I'm speaking quickly, because I'm fucking autistic. Are you being ableist now, Lily? Oh no, Twitter will hate you if you're ableist making fun of my speech impediment like that, Lily. It's orchard, because an orchard is a field that's full of trees growing fruit usually. So I don't know why you would have a Lily orchard, but yeah. So the other ones, yeah, LO. I've abbreviated Lily Orchard to LO before because it's just faster to write and say. I'm pretty sure Lily Pete was your, like, original name, Lily, so why would you get mad at that? Like, you changed your last name when you got married the first time, I think, is the story. So why does that annoy you? I don't know where Jerry comes from. Apple Farms, I guess, is related to orchard. Because, like, an apple orchard, apple farms, but honestly, anyone who calls Lily that is just lamer than Lily. Like, come on, that couldn't have even sounded good in your head. And then she must who must not be named. I have never seen a single person call Lily that, but okay. Maybe people don't want to fucking call about you. Oh, it's a dead name? Okay. So, I didn't even know that. So, I don't know why. See, this is the thing, though. I think what really drives Lily crazy about me is I'm not an ex-friend. I'm not an ex-fan. I'm not one of these people she knows from the brony community that she has, like, this long-standing, decades-long beef with. I'm just some random little gremlin on the internet who really likes Steven Universe and really likes ranting and making fun of things, and had been streaming for a long time before this. I was just streaming on Twitch to, like, 20 people, that's all, you know? So, like... Lily calls herself she who must not be named to sound edgy. Joke. You know, you're probably right, though. Let's see. But Lily has legit said in the past that people with disabilities are accepting their flaws instead of working on the core problem, as if emotional disabilities and trauma can just be worked on directly and fixed. Yeah, right? You don't fix autism. There's no cure. You treat it. You don't fix PTSD. You treat it. You don't fix an anxiety disorder. You treat it. You know, these are all things I have firsthand experience with. I don't give a fuck if Lily wants to make fun of how I talk. It's just funny to me that, like, you think I'm mispronouncing it on purpose. I'm really not. I just can't fucking talk. That's all. I was saying this too, like, if you listen to my streams for any length of time, I will mispronounce something or just end up speaking in tongues because I fucked up and lost the sentence completely. You know? Like, I can sound very articulate in writing, but in speech, I don't even try, because there's no point. I'll sound like an idiot. Of all the people Lily could have called out, she calls out you. I wonder what would have pushed her to do so, not like Hip or EOT. Because I'm being irreverent, and I'm being funny, and I am getting down in the mud and being just as bad as Lily is toward other people. Lily is Vox, isn't she? Well, she is the Vox to my Alice store, if we want to put it that way, yeah. Oh, that's right, Lily's sister released a video, and I know a lot of you have told me about the sister, and again, I really don't want to get into that stuff because I am not qualified to talk about domestic abuse and shit, so I'm just really not even just gonna, like, run my ignorant fucking mouth about those sorts of subjects when I don't know what I'm talking about. But, I mean, I do support anyone who is fighting against their abuser, and, like, everything I've seen of Lily tells me that I think Lily is full of fucking shit, you know, and might actually be a dangerous person, so I don't really feel bad about making fun of her all the time. And you guys reward me for it and incentivize me, so hey. Lily and Psy rap battle, oh god, we can do a verbal ace type thing. It'd be amazing. But yeah. Well, let's go ahead, but that was just the first one. I already showed you guys this one. Hang on, making some more. I guess, God, I'm tired today, though, unfortunately. I'm not from Jersey, I'm from Rhode Island, god damn it. Anyway. So then here's this one. And this is the one everyone said sounded like Lily sending one to herself. Psy hate watching your videos, pausing you mid-sentence, asking you a dumb question only to be correct when they are replayed. I mean, I'm correct? I think you meant corrected, but you accidentally said I'm correct about what Lily says, so hey. Only to be correct when they replayed the video with you fully explaining what you meant and proving them wrong, making themselves look like a fool on stream. Oh guys, I looked like a fool on stream. It's not like I stream every single week being a clown for the entertainment of others. And non-spitting facts, fuck you. I legit don't understand why they suddenly have their channel centered on hate watching you that totally based on being mad that you explained why their favorite Blurbo show isn't good. Maybe this is Lily. This writing is terrible. And I don't think you know how to use Blurbo correctly. Like, you don't know how to use a lot of words correctly. We'll get into that in a minute there, Lily. None from Snoot Game Base. Yeah, this is it's all Inko. Inko is sending all of these. Okay. Wasn't the video behind a paywall because the YouTubers took an interview with her and said she needed money or something? I don't know. But, yeah. Then Lily says, look at the traffic on her videos about me, then look at the traffic on her other videos, and you have your answer. Yeah, videos on you get the most hits, Lily. So what? I do this for fun. I am not looking to become a career YouTuber. In fact, my friends have been begging me for years to become a YouTuber, and I have said no every single time because I said I think it's too much work for too little reward. But that one video on Lily got me monetized. So thanks for being stupid on the internet, Lily. You, all by yourself, got my YouTube channel monetized when I wasn't even intending to become a YouTuber. That's why this is so funny. This is, without a doubt, the funniest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Okay, but how many of these screenshots are mentioning you? Because if there is a lot, then you are basically Lily, Steven Universe, Kevin. One we love, it has no right criticizing. Oh, should I start popping my collar? So I can be cool like Kevin? I started popping the collar of my shirt in real life. You can't see. Interesting how they use they, them pronouns for you, and if you explicitly said you go by she, her. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've noticed a lot of people on the internet just use, like, they for, like, everybody, I guess, to be careful. I don't really get it, but it's whatever. It doesn't bother me. I don't fucking care about these things, really. So... Kaiser, you talk about having beef with me on Twitter now? Everybody has beef with me on Twitter. Oh my god, Kaiser! Oh my god, Kaiser, can I make this a fucking sticker in my Discord? I didn't even see this. We have to show it right now. We're here to take away your opinion. Go ahead, take it from me! I was using that Brock Sampson gif a while ago to say this is me on Twitter. Yeah, this one. I should redraw this with Jasper sometime. I was like, this is me on fucking Twitter. Go ahead, just try to take my fucking opinion. Go ahead, motherfucker. God, I love Venture Brothers. God. Anyway, favoriting that right now. Let's go back to Lily. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Somebody's trying to be neutral. I don't fucking care. It's like... It's really not my scene, you guys. This is whatever, I'll be respectful to people, but I don't really fucking care. I know I haven't watched the movie yet. Listen, it's my executive dysfunction, okay? Don't bully me, I'm neurodivergent. Lily, you know I'm something of a critic myself. Oh god, I'm doing the Inco voice for Lily. No. Terrible, terrible. There's the next one. I would not recommend anyone watching the Psy streams, even without the banshee yelling and general shitty takes. She drops the R slur multiple times, as well as other derogatory language for autistic people. If it wasn't clear already, she ain't a nice person. I don't watch drama channels. I just like laughing at them with you guys. I don't... The fuck was that voice? That wasn't Ben Shapiro. That was like Valley Girl Ben Shapiro. Anyway. So... I say Aspie and Spurgy because I'm fucking autistic and I have Asperger's syndrome and I think Spurgy is hilarious and I think spurging is the perfect word to describe when I start info dumping about things, which you all enjoy. You all are my outlet for my fucking ability to speak incessantly because you all seem to enjoy it. I'm like a radio DJ, I guess. You know? Which is great. It's fine with me. I love to talk. And you guys like to listen. You know what? I never fucking said I was a nice person. I would never call myself nice, because I'm not nice. I can be kind, but I'm not nice. There's a difference between being kind and being nice. And sometimes people are nice for nefarious reasons. You gotta remember that too. I heard a shuriken, by the way. Thank you for that. Yes, people love hearing me info dump for some reason. People in elementary school beat me up for it, but you guys like it. So I'm healing. Oh my god. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Yeah, so many kids think being a YouTuber or Twitch streamer is a viable job and then crash and burn. I mean, it is a viable job if you work your fucking ass off, which is why I didn't want to become a YouTuber, because what I was expecting was it would take me a long time to get monetized, and I didn't know what kind of content to make, because I'm not good scripted. I enjoy streaming the most, and I hadn't gotten any viewers when I tried to dual stream on YouTube before, but then suddenly all of you people are here. And yes, I am older than Lily. I'm about 9 years older than Lily. Oh, you like my voice? Thank you. Yeah, but like, retard wasn't even a word to refer to autistic people. I don't know where people are getting this. When you said retard, it was usually like, you know, people with really profound mental retardation, you know, like non-functioning. And then you called your buddy that when he did something really fucking stupid because it was just, you know, there's no stronger word for how idiotic you're being. Yes, I'm 9 years old. Yes, I'm 40. We've been over this, everybody. I'm fucking 40. In fact, my birthday is next month. I'll be 41 soon. Yes, I'm old. Let me influence you, children. Listen, I don't know why all you kids think, like, when somebody turns 30, they just shrivel up and lose all of their interests. Do you think that's gonna happen to you? Everybody thinks I'm younger. If you saw me, like, even when I have, like, even though I have gray hair now, like, people still think I'm in my 20s, just because I have a baby face and my voice sounds like this. Yes, I'm old man. Old man yells at cloud sigh. I'm the same age as your dad. I'm old enough to be a parent, I just have no interest in being one, that's all. I'm just one of those childless, creative types who's probably a little insane. That's all. No, Lily's 31, as far as I know. You're 25, your brain is fully developed. Congratulations! I've been called an old soul and young at heart at the same time, so, hey. Anyway, we're going off on tangents. I wanna be able to... Listen, millennials are adults now, and we get to decide what that means. So there! I'm glad most of you are at least over 18, though. That makes me feel a little bit better. As I can get... I'm a little unfiltered on stream, if you haven't noticed. I tend to keep myself a little more under control on normal social media, but on stream, you'll never know what the fuck I'm gonna say. In my 30s, I'm literally 40. I'm literally 40. I love when people on Twitter and online come at me too, and they're like, you're literally 40. Ew, you're 40. I'm like, yeah, the only reason you know that is because I fucking say it all the time. I don't hide my age. I'm not ashamed of aging, you know? Well, I mean, Farfalla, on public social media, you've seen how I am in Shark's server. It's a lot like the streets. Oh yes, an ADHD tree of thinking about something and not realizing you have to say it out loud for everyone to hear. I'm gonna tell you guys an embarrassing secret. A lot of the times, when I'm, like, writing dialogue for things, and yes, this includes Switcheroo, a lot of the times I will be, like, whispering the dialogue to myself out loud, because it helps me write. So, if you ever want to feel better about yourself, know that my Jasper impression is so good, because I am constantly saying my dialogue out loud when I write things. A lot of writers do it. A lot of writers do it. Fucking the writer of Moby Dick did it. You know, it helps you. Yeah, it helps you conceptualize dialogue better and helps you, because like sometimes people write dialogue and they don't consider how it would actually sound spoken and if it would sound natural. You know. Anyway, we're fucking getting off topic again. We're getting too positive. We're supposed to be making fun of Lily. But anyway, yes, also, if you join my channel, if you get a channel membership for $1, you can go in the Discord, and I have a whole section for writing advice, and if you want to have people help you brainstorm things, and art advice and redlining things, so there you go. Maybe in the future we'll do, like, member-only streams for art teaching or something. We'll see how this channel grows. I'm just taking it as it comes, and just developing as it goes along. Oh, hey, thank you for the super chat.
Jer Bear sent a super chat, $2 from Jer Bear. I also mutter my dialogue when writing. Crocodile.
Yeah, this is like a very common thing writers do, I think. Anyway. So... There we go. We do have a lot more of these to go through, actually, so... Start an unrelated channel, release a video, Lily Orchid is fucking stupid, I should have called it that, or something of that nature. Put random parts of your videos in there with, like, laugh tracks and clips of people going wrong, getting mad at views from the brain-dead haters without doing any work, question mark, profit. You need a certain amount of subscribers and watch time before you can monetize a channel. Yeah, I know. So, oh, thank you for subscribing, keep talking. There should be a community post with a limited link to the Discord, so you can go click on that, because I can't get the integration to work at all on Discord side, I don't know why. Anyway, so, here's when I started my YouTube channel, everybody. My YouTube channel is literally the same account I have had since YouTube fucking started. It's just my personal YouTube account. Again, I had no intention of becoming a YouTuber. And also, here's me in Sharkman Jones' server in January telling everybody I got monetized just off of making fun of Lily. Yeah, my YouTube is as old as I am, you're right. I'm gonna have to ask your mommy. It would be, well, it's a member-only community post with the Discord links. If you join as a member, it'll be, the one before the two I posted today. I'll post it again later today. It's just, for whatever reason, I can't get the integration to work on the Discord server itself. I don't know why. I'll have to fix it at some point. So, yeah, your account is older than me! Yeah! Literally, YouTube was made in 2005. I literally joined in 2006. It is the same fucking channel. And also, let's, hang on a second. Let's go to my YouTube channel real quick. If you guys haven't noticed, I did have a couple of videos up before. See this video from 11 fucking years ago? Not a new channel! Not a new channel! Oh wait, we don't need to play it now. Unless you want to see my best friend killing cows. You guys can go watch that on your own time, though. When you made your YouTube when I was like 3 months old. Oh god, don't say things like that to me. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna head in a jar Futurama style. Yes, that's why I'm a little floating head. You're absolutely correct. Maybe I should add a little Futurama jar around Sai-chan. That would be pretty funny, actually. Well, Cougar does eventually want to do a gaming channel, and I told him, if you want to do Minecraft streams, I will play Minecraft. I am pretty good at Minecraft, actually. I haven't played it in a while. But I usually like to play vanilla. How old is Sai-chan as a character? Gotta be over 20 years old. At least as old as my DeviantArt account. When did I make Sai-chan? I don't know. I just kind of adopted her as my mascot after, like, a Halloween costume I threw together one year. Because, I don't know. And then she just became my mascot. my little purple demon thingy. It was roughly a year old when you made your account. Stop! I hate all of you. Stop it. Stop! Oh, wait, right. I forgot the music I was gonna play for this section, because I'm a terrible streamer. Hang on. Let's turn off this dramatic music. And put on something a little more appropriate. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. It's not on my iTunes. I have it over in another window over here. I can just fucking expand this. Okay, hang on a second. Make sure it's looping. Here we go. There we go. That's much better. That's much more appropriate music for this. If any of you know what this is, you're cool. Anyway. Damn it, I wish I could go back and start from the beginning, so I make this really good. Whatever, I'll re-record if I have to. So anyway, here's the next Anon. Oh my god, I looked out of pure curiosity. Sai's other videos don't even make 1K views. Her hate watching drama videos about you over 10 times more views. I mean, seriously, tell me you're in this for the clout without telling me you're in this for the clout. And Lily posts a wheeze. But again, the funny thing, Lily, is I don't do this for a living and you do. Like I was saying on the I Wanna Hug That Gator streams, of course I'm still playing the game because it's fun, and chat and I are having fun with it because each VOD only gets about 300 views. Yeah, right, she definitely said these to herself. But yeah, that's the funny thing, Lily. You say this is your job, and you complain that you are forced to review fantasy children's shows that you hate because this is your job that you have decided to give yourself. Because you could make videos on fucking anything. You have enough followers. You could probably pivot completely and, like, do better on YouTube. But you won't. So... just saying. I'm just saying. Also, like, what was this one, too? Put random parts of your videos in there with, like, laugh tracks and clips of people going wrong. I didn't... Are you thinking of a completely different person? Because I didn't do either of those things. So... I don't know. Was it me laughing? Because it was probably me laughing. And I never used, like, the Lex Luthor wrong clip. So, who the fuck are you thinking of? Or did you just assume that's what my video would be like, and you didn't even watch it? This one might be an organic one. Or maybe Lily just, like, heard things about my video and is just making assumptions in her self-asks. But we'll see. Yes, Lily is truly a confusing creature. Lily, you're my own personal lol cow now. Isn't that nice? I get you all to myself. Anyway. She can't even understand media she liked. Yeah. Lily would totally call Wani ableist without playing it, or somehow try to make it look like it's for Zoophiles, yeah. Because it's a 4chan game, people will immediately assume it's like ableist or something. Hey, you're supposed to loop the song, YouTube. How dare you? Anyway. Lily is something of an anonymous herself, yes. Yeah, but I was like, I said before, is Lily like a skim milk lolcow? I don't ever see people talking about Lily outside of people like she has directly hurt. You know? Unlike me, who's just annoyed by her totally wrong opinions, like slandering Steven Universe forever. Sigh is the wheezing meme. I should make a sigh wheezing meme, shouldn't I? Cause see, you know, I'm an artist, so I have the power to draw whatever the fuck I want at any time. So, yeah, unlike you, Lily, who has to get your wife to do it. Pool hopping! Yes. Dudes, I was so happy. Cause I will never let a running gag die, and I was so happy when I was editing the video together that I had enough pool hopping jokes to do the rule of 3 with it. It was great. Yes, I'm somewhat of an artist myself. Anyway. She would also pause the video to ask, so what? And what's your point? But if you would literally get to the point seconds or minutes after she restarted the video, why even bother doing a reaction if you're not going to listen to what the other person says? You know what this reminds me of? Lily blames showrunner Rebecca Sugar for designing a contentious scrapped character. Sugar didn't design this. And just no thoughts, head empty with these people. Okay, so I didn't say that. I didn't say that you said Sugar drew concrete. So you're, again, thinking of somebody else. And, like, that's the thing, though. Like, Lily will not get to the point for, like, a whole 5 minutes sometimes. Remember when she brought up, like, the Westermark effect out of nowhere and showed a photo of it, and then just moved on, and then didn't explain it until, like, 5 minutes later? Yeah, that's bad fucking writing and presentation, Lily. Oh no, it's the I think Short Fat Otaku does have a similar one, but it's the Tom Cruise laughing meme. A lot of people use that. Yeah, this one. I was gonna do all three, but I decided to do just the, just that one. And then, put my chillum inside Chan's hands there. So that's, yeah. I just did it for fun. Albie's just gonna be part of the thumbnail for, when I cut this together. So... 4chan is chaos, good or bad, doesn't matter exactly. 4chan is just the congealed essence of the internet, for all that's good and bad. Her wife makes the only good content on her channel. I really don't know what Michaela sees in her. Yeah, well, it looked like Wifey hadn't made a video in like 2 years, but I know Wifey does the art. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. I watched Sai react to your video on husband discourse, and Jesus fucking Christ. Everything you say needs to be evil, because in her broken mind, everything you say is further evidence of your villainy. If you say sexual abuse isn't portrayed outright in Lisa, that's you saying you want to see a child be raped on screen, apparently. She has completely lost her fucking mind in the pursuit of showing that evil bitch what for, TM. Lily, you definitely wrote this one. Hi, Jay, thank you for highlighting a comment saying yeet. You definitely wrote this one, Lily. This sounds exactly fucking like you. Can't reason with crazy. Ironically, I wasn't even criticizing the Lisa series. It was just an example of the dichotomy which we discuss abuse. So, I took a clip of exactly what Lily said. So we can all review. Yes, Kikarosai. Check my DMs. Where? Oh, on Discord. Oh god, now you're sending me voice clips.
You know, I'm somewhat of a pool hopper myself.
Indeed. Anyway. So, I took a clip of exactly what Lily said. So let's review, kids. Let's review.
Stories about sexual abuse in particular.
Oh, it's quiet. Hang on a second.
Stories about sexual abuse in particular tend to dance around the issue and speak about it in vague tones. Closest parallel I can think of is the Lisa series. Brad and Lisa are explicitly shown to have an abusive father, but with Lisa, it's heavily implied that Marty is sexually abusing her and forcing Brad to take part in it. Although the abuse is portrayed directly, the sexual abuse is never portrayed outright. Furthermore, stories about
So it's never portrayed explicitly or portrayed outright. Now, Lily, what do these words you're saying mean? To portray something is to make a likeness of it in a drawing or painting or carving, or to describe it graphically in words. To portray something is to represent something visually in a painting, movie, or book, or other artistic work. And outright means completely, entirely, completely, or immediately. So when you say you want to see something portrayed outright, yes, you are saying that you want it to be depicted explicitly on screen. So either you don't know the meaning of the words you're using and are an idiot, or you're a fucking creep who wants to see a little girl get molested on screen because you think it's bad writing to be fucking classy about it and leave it to implication. Yeah, words mean things, Lily. Words mean things. So that is exactly what you said. So either you're stupid or a creep. Pick one. English teacher Psy arc. I know, I can barely fucking talk, but I do have a pretty big fucking vocabulary, as some of you may have noticed. That part of that is the tism as well. Well, it's not even symbolism, it's just if you're going to depict sexual abuse in a story, it's just fucking respectful to not make it like a salacious thing or make it like, you know, a shock value thing. Or just... Am I talking to someone? Talking to Lily again, apparently. Lily also doesn't like my style of talking to videos like it's a conversation, which I have always found very funny, so that's why I do it that way. I probably picked that up from Logic, actually. Yeah, normal people don't want to watch a graphic scene that is traumatic and disgusting. And, like, people who have been through sexual abuse probably don't want to see, like, you know, it happen directly on screen as entertainment. Especially when it's a child. Yes. So, yes, Lily, that's why I kept saying you wanted to see a little girl get raped on screen, because that's what you said with the words you chose to use. So, maybe learn fucking English next time, dumbass. Anyway. That's the only one I was, like, actually mad about. Oh, this is a good one. So I know that you've gotten kind of a ton of asks about Psy. Yeah, tons of asks about me. All at once, right in a row. All from anonymous people. Now that Tumblr doesn't allow anonymous asks from people who don't have accounts. So why would your fans be hiding their accounts, Lily? You definitely sent these to yourself. Anyway. She's a Chris Chan weirdo. Can't reason with crazy, says, yes, I'm a Chris Chan weirdo. A few people have noticed. Yes, I follow Chris Chan drama. Most people who have been on the internet as long as me do, alright? Listen, it's just kind of what you do. You can't look away at this point. I'm too deep into this. I have been following, I don't touch the poop, but I have been, from afar, watching the whole Chris Chan scenario since about 2008. It's like a train wreck. I think Lily's just salty that I compared her way of telling jokes to Chris Chan, where they're just really obtuse and abstract and only make sense to Lily. Yeah, it's like a car. I don't even think Chris has been funny since, like, 2011. But, again, you just can't look away. It's just mesmerizing. You know? And again, I'm very deep into it. I've been on the internet for 30 fucking years, Lily. What do you want from me? Of course I know all this deep lore about it. If you don't know who Chris Chan is, don't worry. It's too late. It's like Homestuck. It's too late to even begin to understand now. It's just too late. It's just too late. What message didn't show? I don't know if anyone's getting their messages. Chris Chan makes me feel picking the name Chris. Oh, don't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello, Super Chat. Oh, there it goes.
Stop Moss B sent a Super Chat. $5 from Stop Moss B. Lily's comment about Lisa and knowing Lily wrote Stockholm is pretty suspicious. Thoughtful face.
Yeah, kinda, isn't it? Yeah, the sexual abuse should have been portrayed outright from the author who wrote a story about Rainbow Dash having a dick and being so horny she just has to rape teenage girls all the time. And you definitely wrote Stockholm, Lily. There's just no getting around it. You definitely fucking wrote it. We have our happy music still going. Anyway. Oh, wait, this one's not anon. This one's not anon. Oh my god. This one's actually real. Anyway. So, Cryptid Catnip says, hey, I saw that you've gotten some asks about Psy that you totally didn't send to yourself, but she's seriously a person who actually believes that Sweet Baby Inc. is a real thing. So she basically believes in Gamergate 2, LMAO. Like I said, can't raise him with crazy. So yeah, like, Sweet Baby Inc. is a real thing. They're a real company. So yes, they're a real thing. And they really did, like, have someone who works there, like, try to get Valve to ban a guy off of Steam for daring to make a group that lists their games in order to not recommend them. So, let's see. I don't want to know what she thinks about Motherly Scootaloo. Isn't Scootaloo one of the little ones? I've only seen, like, the first 3 seasons of Friendship is Magic. I think it was good. I appreciate it for what it is, but I didn't hold my interest that long. Yeah, it is a real company, and they're a bunch of idiots. And I don't believe in Gamergate 2, because Gamergate 2 is just what Kotaku is calling this recent little blow-up, because Gamergate was the last time they were fucking relevant and got any hits on their goddamn website. Nobody's calling it Gamergate 2. Like, nobody is. Only Kotaku. And only because they're fucking desperate. Okay, so, TLDR... I do have a video on it, but TLDR, Sweet Baby Inc. is a Canadian consulting firm that goes up to, gaming publishers and says, you need us to be sensitivity readers and make sure your games aren't racist or sexist. And then they get in there, and they make the writers do cringy shit against their will, and then they ruin games. So, it's whatever, but recently one of their employees, like, started a hate campaign against a guy on Steam for the crime of making a Steam group that lists what games they've worked on that is information available on their own website. And then that same guy came back to Twitter after protecting his tweets to insult Akira Toriyama right after his death. So that made the situation even worse. And these people are fucking horrible midwits who sniff their own farts and think that their job is to impart their worldview through entertainment to the unwashed masses and justify their own jobs so they can be paid by publishers for doing basically nothing. Yeah, that's Sweet Baby Inc. Again, I did do a video clip talking about it, so you can go watch that. And in that clip, I showed a scene from The Boys that sums up how I feel about these sorts of people. When Kotaku wrote that stupid Smash article that says Smash has a slur in the menu, no. I haven't read Kotaku in, like, fucking 15 years. And, you know, like, I was kind of on the side of Gamergate as dumb because it's just a bunch of dudes mad at a woman because her boyfriend aired their dirty laundry on 4chan, but what I've been hearing about it lately has made me start rethinking things a little bit. See, in the latest podcast of The Dick Show, a game dev wrote in and talked about how devs are fired and blacklisted for not clapping as loud as SBA wants them to be. Yeah, SBI isn't the only consulting company like this. This is the problem. These companies pop up, they convince the executives who don't know anything about gaming culture either that they're needed, and then they just go in and cry bully people, basically. They're like Twitter people, but in real life. It's terrible. Kotaku said the Persona 5 song had the lyrics, retard, yeah, I can say it, which it didn't. It was just somebody with a very heavy Japanese accent singing. So, but again, you know, progressives really hate the Japanese now, apparently. Because they're so progressive and they're so multicultural. But they're always xenophobic toward the Japanese. Yeah, exactly. Like, fucking Japanese accents. When Japanese people speak English in a very heavy accent, yeah, it was retort. But they don't really have like an ort sound in fucking Japanese, so of course it's gonna come out a little soft if a Japanese person says it, you know? Anyway, let's see. We still have a lot more of these to go through. I don't want to spend the whole stream doing it. It's almost 3 o'clock already. I meant to do this really fast, but hey. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this is another real one. Prince Boysel. Prince Boysel. Let's see. Well, a channel called Psy had a whole rant/meltdown because in your Hazbin Hotel video, you said open air prison and ambiguous hinted at Israel being bad for what it's doing. So now add genocidal Israel dick suckers to the list of people who hate you. I didn't realize people in the US Foreign Policy Department watch my videos. Me. Quoting yourself, Lily. So, the reason why I made fun of Lily saying open air prison is because Lily called Pentagram City in Hazbin Hotel an open air prison, and then called the plagues happening to Egypt in Prince of Egypt an open air prison. And I said, Lily, did you just fucking learn the word open air prison? And then I said people are fucking stupid for screaming at other people for buying Starbucks on Twitter and thinking they're helping Palestinians. That does not mean I support Israel. In fact, I never have. I've always thought the US support of Israel comes down to, like, really stupid religious reasons. But, you know, back in the day, you couldn't say that or you're anti-Semitic, and now it's like, if you don't think Israel is, like, the literal Satan of the world, you're whatever, you support genocide, so you can't fucking win. Imagine writing such a sinister quote. Was that really the end of it? Oh. So, wait a minute, what's this last one that someone took a photo of and edited into here? What is your preferred romance in every BioWare game? Baldur's Gate, Imoen, Knights of the Old Republic, Juhani, Mass Effect, Garrus Vakarian, Dragon Age, EW, The Old Republic, Lana Beniko. Dragon Age, EW? Dragon Age, EW? Lily? Oh, it's fucking on now, Lily. Lily, I will fucking destroy you. I just had to throw that one in at the end as a gag. If you guys know anything about me, I love Dragon Age about as much as I love Steven Universe. In fact, I could talk your fucking ear off about Dragon Age lore. Yes, Dragon Age was one of the first games to have gay options in it. Yes. And I was talking last time about how fucking Mass Effect 2 rolled back the fucking same-sex romance options. Whereas Dragon Age has been gay from the first fucking start. Anyway, we should start drawing now. Let me turn off the help music.